riding at Pike's Off-Road in Pike County, Missouri. If you're new to the channel, it would be great if you would subscribe. Please like and share this video. Bill's tires aren't quite big enough to make it through this hole. After a few failed attempts, we decided to go a different way.
High center.
I decided this crossing here looked pretty good. You never know when you roll up on some of these holes how deep they're actually going to be. The day before I found a pretty good one. I'm on a 34 and Bill's on a 28. Bill's 900 gets around pretty good for being on the 28. does have a little bit of trouble with this log though. Gives it a good bump and finally gets over. Here's another view. Don't mind riding at Pikes. I kind of like parks with more hills or bigger hills. This is alright riding. There weren't very many people at the park, so we could blast down trails a little faster than we normally would. I don't mind riding fast, but you really got to watch for people. We had a couple of days of riding under our belts already. I got there on Friday, and we took a short ride and went and watched the drag races. And then Saturday and Sunday we were out on the trails, and this would be Monday. I usually run my tablet so I can have a GPS or a map. I like to make sure we hit as many trails as we can in the period of time that we've got, so we don't cover the same trails multiple times, and then we can pick out our favorites. coming up on a group of people here. I didn't know what they were doing. Then I saw they were turning around. I just pulled up to see what was going on. This spot looks like a dead end, but there's a freshly cut trail over here. So we decided to see where it went. We had already covered most of the trails, so finding these new trails were kind of nice. Found a couple others that weekend that did ended at some pretty nasty drop-offs, really. I didn't take time to hop out of my machine and take a look around on some of those. I'm sure we could have found a way down and across, but it is what it is. And here's another freshly cut trail. I think Pike's off-road is a little over 1,000 acres. Not really for sure. They do have a lot of different stuff there. They've got a drag race track, a knockout track, an ATV mud bog pit, a mega truck slew pit. I think they have a spot set up for barrel races, and I know they have a place there where they race cars. They do a thing called Beater Bash. They also have another pond that everybody calls the party pond. Get out in it and play. There's a little island out in the middle you can drive razors and your trucks out to, or side-by-sides, or whatever you got. Gets pretty deep across there. If you're in a side-by-side, you're probably going to get your butt wet. I've only been there a couple weekends when events were going on, and they usually have at least 2 food trucks minimum. The knockout races make it well worth going. You're always guaranteed to see something happening at the knockout races. Seen Jimmy Dean cartwheel his machine. We've watched guys just clip their A-arms right off on obstacles. When we go someplace riding, we usually make it a weekend thing and camp out and cook out and all that stuff. We've usually got a pretty decent group. There's usually, 5+ people in our group. But today on this ride, it was just me and Bill.